So today is the 6th of July. So let's talk about the deterioration of our nation, shall we? Don't you find it interesting that we have our current presidential administration is just complete debauchery? Let me explain. So, they found some cocaine in the White House. Highly trafficked area. And they're saying, well, we may never find out who did this. Really? You know, it's kind of like Epstein's suicide, right? Really? The White House, probably one of the most guarded places on the planet, the most surveilled place on the planet. Are you trying to tell me if somebody came in there with some type of powdery substance that has often been used as that has been a weaponized disease, okay? They wouldn't know who it was. Yeah, I mean, they would never find out who did it. You couldn't figure it out. Really? Are we plebeians here in the United States supposed to believe that nonsense that comes out of the White House? Well, we're never really going to find out. So let's say, I'm not a particularly brilliant man, but let's just say this. You and me, as the average citizen, goes to the White House, we get scrutinized to no end. We get patted down and x-rayed and everything else you could think of under the sun before we go in there. I would think everybody that's not part of the staff or family has to go through that scrutinization to get in there. So if you're in a highly trafficked area and it's left behind, you say, well, we're never going to know. It's nonsense. It's nonsense. The only option you have is somebody whose family that gets bypassed all that nonsense. So it's probably safe to say that the bag of coke probably came from somebody in the Biden family, or somebody who works there likes blow. And I'm guessing that this little incident was leaked. It was leaked out to the public. So, so this is a wonderful administration with illegal drugs in the White House, the most secure place in the nation, and we're never going to know who it is. So let's go to the other thing in the Biden administration. We had Pride Month, and we had a celebration of Pride Month on the south lawn of the White House, and they had the Pride flag hanging there in a prominent position, taking second place to the American flag, which is against the rules of the display of the flag. So you had all these Pride people playing around and doing crazy stuff, and they were. Because nothing in the Pride movement is done with any type of dignity. It's a celebration of debauchery. It's a celebration of deviancy. And in any time they have their little celebrations, they go all out with humiliating acts of debauchery that normal people don't engage in. And to prove that happened, they had a biological man who had himself surgically altered and augmented to look like a female, who decided to take off his top and expose the entire nation to his fake augmented breasts on the White House lawn. Oh, that's classy, ain't it? And it was Donald Trump who wasn't the classy guy. So it's incident after incident after incident of the profane incident with this administration. There is nothing sacred. There is nothing respectable about this entire administration. And this man that sits in the position of commander-in-chief said, I am bringing back decency to the White House. Yeah, you sure did. Your decency, you sure brought it back. And you sweep all this stupid stuff under the rug, and your lousy press secretary who is a terrible liar, a terrible spin doctor, and you get up and say, oh, everything's fine, everything's cool, decency. Yeah. Yeah. This is about as decent as Bill Clinton with his cigar and getting oral service under his desk in the Oval Office. Yeah, that's about as decent as it comes. I love this. I love the definition of decency with Democrats. You know, you're a class act. Class act. Thank you. Thank you for showing me the way of what it should really be about. Yeah. We're never gonna know who left this bag of Coke there. Yeah. Well, you know, hey, God help them if it was some explosives, huh? We'd never know, would we? What a joke. Until next time.